And that was Bruno Brown.
Yeah,
that was Bruno Brown. So make sure y'all follow Bruno Brown
Music.
at Bruno Brown Music on Instagram. Hello, everybody out there in social media land. So how was your weekend, E? You went to that party. I see you was at that dope party, okay?
Yo, listen. That was... Now, I ain't... All right, let me think about what I'm saying, because I've been to a lot of great functions in my life and my history. I've been to a lot of great functions. This one didn't shock me, but because, first of all, Gil's wife put it together, and his assistant, Mo, Gene, Toot. So let me just say this. Just knowing his wife, she classy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, certain people are not into, like, fashion to the third power.
Right.
Like some people are. And some people think that it got to be designer.
No.
It don't have to be designer.
It's just the way you put it together.
It's the way you put it together. Like, I got on Tommy today.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Tommy don't, I don't care what Tommy don't want me to wear.
Clothing.
See how she got Glockaware clothing on and she, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She put some low in it.
I put a little low because the dreadlock journey is stressing the sister out.
See, but I got Figure Gang Films hat.
There you
Custom.
go. Custom.
See, but it's how you designer. It's no matter what the name is, you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like I make this Gucci belt. It's a regular pup, but I make it. You know what I mean? I make all this.
It's all about who
I
you
make
are.
these classics. Look, silver pups.
I ain't seen them in forever.
Yeah, because I got so many goddams, you know, and then it's just about, listen, the party was epic. It was so I never ever seen this done.
Mm-hmm.
Harlem Nights was brought to us.
Right.
How do you rent a warehouse that's about 6,000 square feet?
Wow, that's a big place.
And make a casino in it.
Yeah, that was dope.
Look on everybody.
You ain't show us the casino. We seen all the dancing and all the pictures.
Because you know I'm anti-gambling and all that.
Oh, okay.
But when Gil, I think it was Gil or his wife or somebody announced, y'all, you can start gambling.
Oh, you literally can start playing with it. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me find out they had Poppy store.
No, they got
machines.
a Russian roulette. No, they had a big Russian, what is it called?
The roulette table.
Roulette table. They had the spinning wheel, whatever that is.
Wow.
They had the blackjack table.
Wow.
They had every table in the casino in that joint.
And you literally can go gamble?
Ask anybody that was there.
That was a party. I missed the gambling.
The ones with the blackjack, the chips,
right?
Poker. Every game was in there.
Oh,
it was set up like that. If you watch the video, it walk you through it.
I gotta go back and watch because I didn't see that.
It's 2 minutes and some change.
Oh,
watch it.
That one. I ain't watched that one.
Watch it.
I gotta go back and check.
Yeah,
that out. That's dope, though.
You probably just seen where I was snapping out.
Yeah, I seen all those pictures with you. Took pictures with people and all that. That's what I saw.
Let me show you what was the flyest shit out of everything.
That is so dope, though.
The invitation.
Let me see that. Shout out to Tootie. She's a party planner.
Look at the invitation. Who puts money in invitations like that?
Let me see that.
That's glass.
Oh my God.
The whole party was in glass. It wasn't ice sculptures. They were glass.
Wow. Black tie required. That is so dope.
Yo.
Club King Gilly Grill. They changed it into
because it was just a warehouse.
They put it in his name. They changed it into Gilly's Club. That is so dope, though. If you guys can't see this, I don't know. Because it's a lot of glare.
Salute him 500.
But this is like a mirror right here.
Salute him 500. How you pull up in a jet?
Happy birthday, Gil.
How you pull up in a jet?
Well, wait a minute. I thought it was a surprise.
It was.
So how he pull up in a jet? We didn't know where he was going.
I said him 500.
Oh.
Him 500 is a ball.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
I thought you said he pulled up.
I thought you said he pulled up in the jet. I said that's why I said.
No, stay with me.
Him 500.
I'm narrating y'all. I'm narrating.
All right, him 500.
All they gotta do is go to his page. All the drops. Everybody can share. If you want to go to my personal page, you can. But go to Gilly's.
Go to Gilly's page and see that.
I shared a lot more because he was partying.
He was excited. He was happy. He really.
I was drunk.
I
had about. Oh my God.
What you was drinking? What you was drinking?
Listen, first of all, the all you can drink on every level started at 7 p.m. to 12 midnight.
Oh my goodness, I'd have been drunk by 8.
Watch the videos.
I'd have been done by 8.
I done did every dance ever.
It only takes me 2 double shots of Douce, and then it's over. It's a wrap.
Listen.
That's my favorite drink.
Oh my God.
It's a wrap.
And you know the picture I took with,
Yeah.
That I see why Harlem Nights was there.
Did somebody get their pinky toe shot off?
Damn,
they should have shot somebody goddamn pinky toe. Somebody should have shot somebody pinky toe. Goddamn it.
To say that.
Look, I would have been in the back with, did this motherfucker just shoot me in my pinky toe? You missed that part. That was supposed to have that part. See, that's the writer in me, okay? That's the writer in me want to do the whole thing. But that was so dope.
Yeah, and make sure y'all go to Glockaway Radio real quick and tune in and show us some support. Yeah, and just check out our live. Just check out.
Somebody said I would have been wasted too drunk to get to the Uber.
Look at that. Look at that one. That joint just popped right up. Yeah. See, we was.
That was a dope picture. Yeah. That mac and cheese right there.
Yeah, you already know I have my nephews with me. You understand? It was so decent.
It looked like it was so dope though.
Oh my God, just the fun.
Let me just say something about theme parties. I think theme parties is so classy because our family reunion, we didn't exactly do Harlem Nights, but we did like the Chaplin. It was like the Chaplin era, like Charlie Chaplin era.
Yeah.
And everybody was dressed up, and we had our little bands with our little feathers sticking out, and our little shiny dresses. It was so cool, and that was for our family reunion. We did that, and it was so dope.
Themes bring positive chakras.
Yes. Themes. And you know what else I noticed about themes? Riff Raff don't come to themes.
It depends.
I've never been to
how drunk the uncle get.
Okay, my uncles don't get. They was my uncle.
No, I ain't talking about
your not our particular. Well, I've never been to a Riff Raff theme party.
They was at the Ritz-Carlton on wedding day and had a cold rumble.
Oh my goodness, I didn't see
that one that was on the news. I don't know if somebody went viral.
Recently?
Last year, 2 years ago.
At the Ritz?
Yeah.
You spent money for a wedding at the Ritz and y'all fight. See, that's a wedding that only 10 people can come to. You know what I'm saying?
No, they got truth. See, that's
you know what? That's how come when I was planning my wedding, I was doing a destination wedding. Because you know why? People cheap. They ain't going to pay. They not going to pay.
Taking them away.
Yup.
Oh, I get it. Yep. They'll pay for a trip.
Yup. And only certain people gonna pay for the trip, and then you can keep certain people out. You never really have any problems at themes because everybody had to put in energy to get their outfit. Exactly.
No, that's true, drunk. That's real.
Exactly. That's why real. People like I done spent all this money to look classy. I ain't about to rip my shit up, and that's on some real stuff.
I done did a lot of theme parties. Mm-hmm. Like I did a sweatsuit party.
Oh, that
dope. Was when I tell you, it was so dope. It
dope.
Really was. Everybody came with a sweatsuit. I still got pictures.
That is dope.
At some of the occasions where we did the sweatsuit party. Another theme that I did that I know. I did a Uptown Originals where it was like a 80s theme.
Yeah, I did an 80s party.
I still got a pair of Guess jeans, pencil pocket, but I had somebody redo them and they cut holes in them and put bleach on them.
All right.
But I still wear them. I still got them.
Still got them.
You know what I mean? But because Guess jeans was everything back in the day, and I like themes. I think we should do one. I think we should do a theme party.
Yes, we should do. After this movie is over, we
got work in between. See, you got a lot of multitask.
No, but see, this is the thing.
You know how much shit I've got.
We almost done, We almost done.
But you still got to multitask.
Well, you know,
just because you're doing one phase,
I'm doing like
don't mean you can't plan another.
No, we definitely can plan a party.
It's like the people that juggle.
Right.
1, 2, 3. You got to.
Right.
Because life will run you over if you don't.
You know, I'm always multitasking because I have no choice.
No, I understand.
Like, really.
Yeah.
Life is full of multitasking.
Look at the things I got set up already that's about to be date and radio ads. But like start ringing like Powerhouse. The independent verses and the fashion show.
Oh, yes.
And I got a sponsor that I'm bringing up on our show next Monday.
Oh, I thought somebody was coming.
No, he's coming to talk about something big that we doing up in Plymouth meeting with Gil.
Okay.
With Gilly the Kid. I'm going to have Kelly Starr call in and talk a little bit about it too because Plymouth meeting, the area, I was really kind of dope to have a nice environment like that where we can go and, have a showcase where it's about conversation out in the open.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I want to say it's a podcast, but
no, it's
I got a flyer. I'm gonna let Kel talk
so
about
like
it.
Somebody invited
but
me
the
to
guest
one in
coming next
October.
week.
A speaking engagement, like a speaking engagement type of thing.
Yeah, the person coming next week is one of my friends that sponsored the 25 LLCs.
Okay.
And he's also sponsoring one of the events.
Okay.
The independent versus or the fashion show.
Okay, cool.
So I let him make that choice.
So when is the independent versus?
What is it or when?
When?
I'm waiting for 2 tentative dates at the Met. I'm just waiting.
Oh, so it's going to be at the Met. It's going to be a big old thing.
Can't do it small.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be there.
I'm not going to take something like that.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I thought you was doing that in the studio though. That's what I thought you was doing that here.
Studio.
Yeah, because you know how you always have a bunch of rappers up in here and they do cypher
to do
an
independent versus. You have to do it at
a place like they do verses at.
Well, not necessarily.
I mean, with a big, where you can get a nice crowd to come.
Yes,
you want to get a nice crowd, and they have a stage and have those performers up there. So you know who? So who have you decided who's going to be the performers?
Well, performers is only going to be family.
Okay.
Like performers.
So it's going to be different performers,
versus,
like Bruno. No. Bruno coming.
Bruno is performing. He's
That's
not
what
even
I mean.
See,
is he going to be a performer? No.
Favoritism involved. So let me just say how the structure go.
You know.
No, let me say how the structure go. If it be like an E Ness versus Rain Man.
Okay.
Each person get to do 2 freestyles.
Okay.
And we play 5 songs. But they're not full songs. It's going to be hook, verse, like 5 songs.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which equals up to about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's about
like
10 minutes,
it's all together they get 12 minutes.
Right.
All together. So within the 12 minutes, just to narrate it, because 12 minutes is a long time.
Okay.
So we won't get bored. I learned from the labels and Cosmic Kev. Cosmic Kev is hosting.
Oh, great.
Diamond Cuts is hosting.
Yeah. This will be so dope.
So I don't want to rush. I didn't really want to say all that, but people know Kev is involved. But Diamond Kev said, no, let Diamond Cuts, because I wanted I wanted a female presence.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted more of, yes, A-list, B-list for the production.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that way, when we say we're doing it and you hear the radio ads screaming in your ear every 5 minutes and all social media platforms,
right,
then I will be doing my lineups. I already got who I think that I'm going to put
on there.
Who is not afraid. We got to first teach the culture that it's not against.
Right.
The word against.
It's not
against.
It's versus. It's not
a
against.
Versus. It's a competition. Yes. Because hip hop came from I battle you right now.
Yes, that's what we did.
All that.
Pop and breaking and the B-boys and all that stuff. That's hip hop. Like it's a whole vibe. You know, hip hop. In the beginning, when I was a buck, when I first started loving hip hop and they made me want to be a rapper, it was all about the knowledge. I loved rappers that put the knowledge out. You know what I'm saying? I love like Run DMC too, but I really love like KRS-One and like Rakim.
Right.
Like they was like my favorite before X. Those was my favorites. Before DMX, I was like KRS-One. Oh, and Big Daddy Kane, because I like could spit raw right now. I can spit the whole raw right now and won't miss one word.
These like me, she be having little old school raps in the tuck. Come on, Philly boy.
I love it.
We got Philly boy in the building. He gonna come and talk a little bit about how did they actually get to set up something in Plymouth Meeting.
Yes, because that's dope.
What's up, Philly boy? Come on over.
Plymouth Meeting is, Hello, how you doing, Philly boy? I'm Khadijah.
Yeah, though.
Yeah. And let me. You don't mind
not in front of the camera.
You don't mind me putting you on my live?
Yeah, though. No, he good. Put the headphones
on. All right, and this Philly boy.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for coming and sit with me, my guy. You already know. WillPower.
You good? You ain't in the camera.
WillPower UnSurfaced podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is my guy, Philly guy. Yeah. Philly boy he's an artist that been in the game for a while. Yeah. He make a lot of moves. He's more like a broker type artist. Yeah. Because he make moves, he set up production situations, him and along with his management, Kelly Starr, you know what I'm saying? You know, and, you know, we do a lot of business together. And I'm glad that we was able to put something together, you know, and bring, they're bringing Gil, him and his client is bringing Gil up. In fact, let me get the flyer out. We're going to get Kelly on the line real quick so we could talk a little bit about it. So you can explain the deeds, what it is. So, you know, so just in case some of the older crowd want to come and show some love, they can do that. I'm going to get her right on the line, live and direct. So stand by, people, if y'all tuned in. I'm getting Kelly Starr on the line. Hello, may I speak to Kelly Starr, please?
Well, that depends on who's calling.
Well, it's Philly Boy on the line. Hello.
Yo.
It sounds like Medea.
Kel, how you doing? Welcome to WillPower UnSurfaced podcast. My host, Khadijah. I'm the co-host on this show, and I wanted you and Philly Boy to talk a little bit about how I'm excited because, you know, those areas have been secluded for a little while, as far as, you know, opening up to the communities and allowing some good diversity, as well as, you know, my youngin', who I think is one of the funniest, the most creative artists in the game, Gilly the Kid. So I wanted to, you know, speak on being a great friend of his, but on the other side, talk on the business side. So Kelly Starr, if you want to talk a little bit about what's going on and explain what's going on up in that area to our following and the people that's tuned in, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. I'll start with talking about your guy, Gilly the Kid. There is an event coming up Wednesday, August the 10th. Gilly will be at the Neba Lounge, and that is in Plymouth, PA. It's 127 West Main Street, and obviously, we have it posted up. Gilly posted up a video on his Instagram, and we have it on ours. So, yeah, I think you might have it, but we'll put it up for anybody who wants to attend. It is a Star Power showcase, so I think there's a lot of opportunity for artists and what have you. To kind of come out and, you know, whether they want to just see Gilly and the rest of the team, or you know, they're looking to do something, that flyer will be up. But again, that's doors open at 9 p.m. Wednesday, August the 10th, at Neba Lounge in Plymouth, PA.
I think that's dope because the Neba Lounge, I never heard of it. I can't wait to see it. And just for the demographics of that area, as far as, you know, going towards Western Pennsylvania, because even though it's not far, but it's still like you got so many Montgomery County areas like Willow Grove, Jenkintown, Ambler, and all, you know, that I thought that was so decent for the owners, whoever that is. They're smart, because nowadays hookah lounges and stuff like that, the lounge, they got to bring the socialization back. So when you bring the socialization back, it creates people, hungry people, to come and want to buy food and things of that nature. So, you know.
Well, I think you have a lot of people that are, COVID was, you know, obviously changed a lot of things. And prior to COVID, I think you had a lot of the big mainstream clubs that everybody knew about in every major city. You had your handful of clubs that were, you know, what everybody knew. And I think that during COVID, a lot of people took the opportunity to really kind of dive into the music industry in some capacity in the entertainment world. And today you have a lot of, I don't want to reference them as smaller guys, but you definitely have a lot of people that, you know, either opened a spot or got in with a spot and are trying to, like you said, diversify and kind of open up the doors to some of the, you know, again, not smaller, but just unknown places to bring artists, to bring talent. I know Philly Bull and I have done a ton of, you know, new things that just had the opportunity to perform in different places, and just things coming back into the normalcy after COVID. So I think it's just a lot of good opportunities in general for hip hop and the culture as a whole.
Some people you're working with right now, you can go ahead and tell us some of the people you're working with, Kelly Starr, as well as besides Philly Bull.
Well, Philly Bull's always going to be number one. But outside of Philly Bull, obviously we had this wonderful opportunity, Gilly the Kid, Trina Rockstar down in Miami. This coming weekend, we're doing something in New York. So we have a bunch of artists on that lineup, The Lox, Dipset, Rick Ross, Little Kim. As far as bookings, I always say this very humbly, the sky's the limits. We genuinely have had the opportunity to work with everybody. So I know we were supposed to be doing an upcoming event with Dirk. and he obviously was hurt in the last few days, so that's been postponed. But everybody from Little Dirk to Dream Doll, the Baby, Little Baby, Cardi, Migos, yeah. So like it's a pretty vast. You name it in hip hop, and collectively we can get it done. And R&B. Let me not forget about R&B.
Absolutely.
So can I ask her a question?
Yeah.
So will you be a part of that Rock the Bells hip hop show that's going on this weekend in Queens?
Forgive me, it's a little bit hard to hear her. Can you repeat that?
I said, will you have anything to do with the Rock the Bells concert that's going on in Queens this weekend? Because I know there's going to be a lot of artists there.
She's asking me something about Rock the Bells, but it's so hard.
Yeah, she's saying, she's asking, are you... She could, let me just say, let me answer that question. She could connect you to somebody if she's not affiliated with the Rock the Bells concert.
Because I heard her saying something.
You know, Khadijah, she a little old, so she probably want to get some tickets to the Rock the Bells.
No, I did. I was going to go, but we're filming a movie this weekend.
That particular show, which is this coming weekend in Queens, New York, that particular show, our artist that we're connected with for that particular one is Trina.
Okay.
We do have Jada Kiss and everybody else on there too, but Ross and Trina are our points on that one.
Okay.
So reach out to me after we hang out.
All right.
Hey, Kel, I appreciate you. We're going to talk to Philly Boy. I appreciate you just taking a couple minutes and talk to the guests. I appreciate you.
Don't forget, August 10th, Wednesday, Plymouth, PA. It'll be up on all the social media sites if it's not already.
Thank you so much. Y'all heard it. August 10th.
August 10th,
PA, you already know.
Plymouth, PA.
Philly Boy, what up, man?
What's up?
You've been working, man.
Yeah.
I ain't get a chance to talk to you, on Friday's show.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring you on this show so that way we can have a quick conversation because I like the way Khadijah can ask you some questions out of the norm or something that can get real updated on so that way I ain't got to beat your ears up.
Yeah.
Because I know you.
Yeah.
Of course, I know some of the moves you've been making down there. You and Trina working and doing some things in down in MA in Miami.
Yeah.
And I salute you. You always been a hustler in hip hop as far as an artist is concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to always give you your flowers on that, bro, and just say keep working. And the sky's the limit. Stay out the way. I don't know why you come back to Philly. It's hot.
Oh, shit.
Go back where it's nice at. Stay away from here.
So go ahead, DJ. I'm going to let you go.
Thank you, Philly Boy, for coming on our show. Like I said, I'm Khadijah, and I'm like a hip hop, like people looking for. I'm like a hip hop here. Like I even be rapping, so people like, yeah, but I do. That was my thing. You know, I'm from the old school, so that was I was like one of them Run DMC rappers. So when I be rapping, my son said, "Mom, you ain't got no hook." Oh, I don't remember. we ain't really had too many hooks back then, but so I run on a little bit, but I'm more so poetry than than I do a lot of spoken word, and I do a lot of my spoken word over music. So but thank you for coming on our show. So tell our audience a little bit about what you're actually working on right now, and if you're working on anything with Trina right at this moment.
Yeah, well, Trina just test ran. I'm working on like trying to jump on this tour that 2 Chainz and Rick Ross is putting together. Okay. So I'm working that through Trina. Yeah, I'm working that through because you need a plug.
Absolutely.
So like,
it's all on who you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Trina been test running me, and she test ran me in Chester. She wanted to test run me again, but she had deaths in her family at the time.
Right. Salute Trina.
Yeah. Salute
Trina too for showing love to you. Because the vets don't be wanting to give back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I respect that. I understand that. So salute
she
Trina.
A real one. Yeah. But that's all I've been doing with her, like trying, like make moves. But as far as myself, I got my veggie drip out here. You feel me? Like
we on that
drip. We
on that veggie drip. That's the new wave.
Veggie drip.
Yeah.
So y'all look that up. Philly Boy veggie drip, and I'm gonna look that up when I get to the clip.
Veggie drip.
So you got some music. So listen, we're actually looking for soundtracks. We have a movie. So I just turned a young lady named Kiana Nicole's book into a movie.
Oh, that's hot.
It's called A Body to Kill For.
Ooh.
We start filming Friday. This weekend we start filming, so I'm excited about that. But we're looking for all kinds of music for our soundtrack, and we need original artist. So you know EA, you can email EA some pieces, some things like that, and we would definitely love to have some of your music on our soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yes, and so
I got some joints that's gonna fit that thing.
Okay, definitely. Yeah. So let me give you a little bit of background on the movie, so you'll know. So it's about a young lady who kind of gets into these relationships with these guys that's really not really for her. You know what I mean? So one of the guys got with her just so he can do some slimy stuff to her. You know what I mean? I don't want to put too much of the movie out.
Right.
And then another guy blamed her for something that she ain't do. And then one guy tried to take her life. This is based on a true story.
Yeah.
So these are the things, and and one of the guys in the movie was the husband's friend, and he snitched. He read it. The friends went to the feds, and he ended up not having it. I don't want to tell too much, but so that's what the movie is basically about. You know, that's
when you send a song over, it could be pain,
right?
Yeah. It could be
love,
right?
It could be love or pain. It could be a slimy motherfucker trying to get back. You know how it is. You know what I mean? Anything like that.
I got a banger. I'm gonna send y'all. It's called "On My Own."
On
my own. It's the script of all of that right there.
All right, send that over. Definitely. We would definitely love to have that on our soundtrack, because we are definitely looking for music
and
for our soundtrack.
And it's a soulful song too, you know what I mean? I get in my musical bag.
Well, good. I'm gonna check you out. As a matter of fact, where can I listen? Where can I? Where can I listen to your music at? Are you on Spotify, Apple? Music. Apple iTunes, all that. Okay.
Everything.
So check him out, Philly Boy. Check him out.
I'm at Real
and his
Philly
new music is Veggie Drip.
Yeah.
At the Real Philly
Instagram,
Boy.
bro.
At Real Philly Boy. That's my Instagram, and it's Bull, Philly Bull.
Philly Bull, B-U-L. You know, if you're from Philly, you already know it's B-U-L. It might sound like it's Bull, but it's Bull. Like, you just got to have that little.
Philly B-U-L, like, ain't
no other way to spell it.
Ain't no other way to spell it, Bull.
Yeah. You be reaching if you're trying. Like, come on.
The B-U-L mean we bring you losses.
And the L is out.
It's the Philly winners, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All the way around the board.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And listen, lead the 76ers alone.
Yeah.
Y'all all in the mix. No, you know what they trying to do.
Yes, look them up, Drunk.
Chill. Stop trying to go on and see if they work the deal out and all that, a handshake, whatever y'all call it.
Yeah.
Oh, one of our
everybody pocket watching.
One of our followers asked if you could do a mixtape with any other rapper, who would it be?
If I could do a mixtape with any other rapper, it'll be Lil Uzi. At this time, Lil Uzi or Meek.
Okay. That's good, Lil Uzi. And I actually met Lil Uzi. I had a
If I was a rapper,
who would you do?
If I was a rapper, number one be Drake.
Oh yeah.
Drake sell more than anything on earth.
Yeah, you're right.
You right.
Drake, Uzi up there though. He scored a touchdown. Uzi up there. Dirt.
Lil Durk. Now,
only because I still got that, the way we grow up. Mm-hmm. I'ma always respect gangster music. I always love gang. But my favorite genre is hip hop.
Hip hop.
Right. Right. Because I like that R&B shit. So the hip hop, sort of like what Drake do.
Yeah.
Sort of like what like with the Migos in them.
Right.
I like
Migos. They my little nephews.
Like I call that hip hop a little bit. Sort of like Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
You know, they don't sing.
Right.
They harmonize.
It's like It's like
that's old school. Treacherous 3. Funky 4 plus one more.
Yeah. The Crush Crew.
You know, Treacherous 3, Kumo D used to rap with the Treacherous 3.
Yes, that's where he started.
That's
where he started.
That was the baddest.
This Treacherous 3 be going to rock this party to the
party.
Yeah, that was this shit right there.
Listen, the body rap.
Right, the body.
Oh yeah.
See this?
See, that was the stuff that. Those was the things that my daughter laughed when I tell her. I said we didn't listen to rap on the radio. We had to wait till Lady B come on AM.
Absolutely.
10:40 AM on Saturday. We was hyped. We couldn't wait till like 3-4 o'clock. I don't remember the exact. No, it was like 1 to 4. It was 1 to 4, and then after she got real popular on there, then they let her go to WDAS.
See, that's South Philly.
You know what I'm saying?
She's speaking for South Philly. Uptown, we had block parties.
We had block parties.
Not like us. No, y'all ain't having. Nope, y'all wasn't having block parties like us.
Here you go.
DJ Cosmic Cab was doing block parties in the 80s. 81.
Damn.
We had block parties
81,
in the 70s.
82,
What's wrong with you? They
79. Come on, I'm talking about Top of Hockin block parties.
You talking about the island.
Yeah, stop playing. Uptown. Uptown and West Philly had block parties. South Philly wasn't really doing nothing on the music scene.
See,
y'all had
you
Robbie
know
B.
what? That's because
MC Caesar.
That's why we had Robbie B. We had DJ. We had.
Excuse me.
First of all, we
Can I
had
tell my
Meek
story?
Mill's uncle. Okay,
Excuse me.
Grandmaster Nell. Hold up.
I know Grandmaster Nelly now.
Hold
Come on,
up.
I was at him and Cabby. Listen.
We had block
Excuse
parties.
me, let me tell my
You
story.
wasn't invited.
Damn.
South Philly did have.
Uptown wasn't invited.
South Philly
better
did
come.
have.
You better
come on.
come. You better
We
come
had
to
Sid
mine.
Booker and Georgie Woods from Uptown. Stop playing. We had Sid Booker and Georgie Woods.
Oh,
They owned the
shit.
Uptown New Tech. Stop playing.
Oh, Sid
Before
Booker
that
shrimp
rap
I know
shit.
that song.
You talking about
Before
Sid
that
Booker
rap,
shrimp?
Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
For the rap stuff.
So stop playing, okay?
Georgie Woods is like
And that's where the word
that wasn't my
Uptown
era.
came from.
I'm too old for Georgie
You talking about the
Woods.
boy that
Me
got the
too.
shrimp restaurant on Broad Street?
Yeah, Sid Booker.
I didn't know that.
Well,
That's
we used
crazy.
to now we used to party in
was a
Sid
party
Booker's back in
promoter.
the day. Well, he had a club. We partied in
Uptown
there.
New
What?
Tech.
For real.
We partied
Georgie-
in there every week. What was it called? It was called Sid Booker's.
Georgie Woods.
Damn.
No, you talking about no.
Sid Booker's when we partied there, right over the top
Georgie
of the
Woods
strip,
was a
please.
DJ, bro. He was an AM DJ.
Oh,
That-
shit.
I know because when I
Yes.
did my research for Philly Uncut,
Yes.
Uncle Sid gave me a piece to put on one of my television shows, and it had it had Teddy Pendergrass performing, Patti LaBelle performing. I still got the clips. I still have all my transcripts. You know the tapes. You know what I'm saying? So when I asked him. When I did my documentary before I did Philly Uncut, because I wanted to know where the word or the phrase uptown came from. Being as though I'm born and raised uptown, they used to all people from South Philly I hung with, and West Philly called it Germantown. So when my mom moved out West Philly in 1983, when I used to go back uptown, catch the trolley, the hustle, they say, where you going back up Germantown? Even the guys from down South Philly when I used to hang down the Ozone.
Because we call
You know what I'm
South
saying?
Philly downtown.
So Sid Booker and Georgie, well, Sid Booker, Uncle Sid told me that it wasn't Georgie Woods. Him and when that girl used to leave the club after like a Michael Jackson or Teddy Pendergrass perform at the Uptown New Tech, which is in North Philly, they used to be like, "Where y'all going?" Like in a a conversation. Oh, we going home. And they like, where y'all live at? We live like uptown, like up that way.
But didn't they have an uptown
That's
feel?
what
I'm
that shit
telling you
came
for a
from.
fact.
Oh, shit.
That's where I'm telling you what
crazy.
Uncle Sid.
Yeah.
This man's 70-something years old. When he told me where that phrase come from, I don't know if it was a title as far as a municipality, because I did also go to all the post offices and I went to the Postmaster General inspector and asked them based on zones. Because I was arguing with my Nicetown homies that are not Chris and Neef. They the young boys. My Nicetown, first of all, my pop from Bruner Street. Rest in peace, Pop. But he's from Nicetown. So I always used to think growing up that Nicetown was a part of Uptown. So
But
like when they separated itself, wait a minute, Deej. When they separated themselves, even Logan, I lived at 11th and Loudon. I used to watch DJ Disco Rat set up his truck. He used to have a big ass rat on the front of his truck with turntables on the back of it.
Dang.
He used to pull up on certain blocks and spin. It's like 79, 78.
Oh, shit.
Keeping it all the way 100. Anybody that know that was around that area know. Because he always DJed Huntington Park back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the only way, because I know my North Philly friends down Ingersoll Street, they used to always say, you going up Germantown? Yeah, I want to ride up there with you, EA. Because they used to like, first time I took my homies from 17th and Ingersoll, 17th and Jefferson. That's they know it. 18th and Jefferson.
Yeah.
To the Willow Grove Mall, they lost their mind.
Damn.
When they seen that we had squirrels.
Oh, shit.
Wallahi.
They ain't had no squirrels. We had squirrels in South Philly.
No, they ain't no. Logan got raccoons.
We got everything.
You got certain. Well, you talking about back in the, a little while. So I ain't gonna say now, but I'm telling you the things that they was laughing when we went back down north.
Wow.
Yo, they got grass.
Damn.
Cause uptown houses got grass.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't see no grass down north on the little block.
Right, yeah.
Ingersoll Street at the corner with a basketball court at, that's a legendary block. If you from Philadelphia, you ain't never go and watch none of them little games. Now 16th is sus. Oh, I see.
We all know about 16th. That's weird.
So Philly Ball's in the building. He got to talk about Philly stuff and you know where the John come from.
Right.
And Deej went, look, bust a rhyme right now. I'm gonna do the beatbox and you gonna bust a rhyme, Deej. Being so you keep talking about you rap. Look, don't play with her. Don't play with her. She ready.
They say, did you almost
These are old school.
That would be insane, but I've been sitting thinking never had my chance at fame. If only 15 minutes had the chance to take the stage while my DJ's in the background. Can you feel it? It's insane. See, I was in the studio, heard some bars I thought was lame. I said if he can do it, I can definitely change the game. I chance to rock the party while the people scream my name. And they talking about my age, but I take hip hop to my grave. See, I was chilling, vibing off that Davies Peter Pan. And he was spitting his rhyme about a child that's grown as kid. Now I understand this concept, I agree with Dave. But I'ma act half my age when I get on that stage. Hyping up the crowd and waving my hands in the air. I might just do a remix and put Mary J on there. Then I may not grill a Grammy, maybe then again it would. Kobe did it. Yeah, okay. All right, don't try to play with me. Stop and wait for you trying to play with me. Yeah.
No, you rapping more than the rappers.
Yeah, she trying to play with me. She trying to play with me, Fly. Is he trying to play with me, Fly? Don't play with me like that.
Like, supposed to go, like, yo,
like the rappers.
Yeah, you see that drunk?
She hype like the rappers.
You goddamn right. Because I'm about to be the man rapper up here. He ain't trying to play with me.
No.
Okay, old head. You got the old head flow. It's cool.
That's right. I got that. I got
No,
that
that's
old
cool.
flow.
You gotta keep it, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I understand.
fire.
No,
Absolutely.
So Philly Ball, I wonder, really, a lot of things that you may be working on, man. Put your music out, keep promoting yourself, stay out the way as an artist, man. Because I think, you know, that is some of the most important things that our artists need to really get focused on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of artists neglect their work ethics. Don't neglect your work ethics for fun.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep paraphrasing what Q Deezy said because out of him and Kev and a lot of people that came up, I got a lot of jewels. You know what I'm saying? He said, don't look up and keep watching years go by. He said, for us, I done watched 10 years go by, then 20 went by.
Right.
And it really made me say, oh, shit. It'll make you real. So if months go by and you're not being productive, refocus yourself.
Right.
As an artist, as a father, as a man, just as a principal, bro, because I respect you. You a boy. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted you to come and talk to the people and just let the people know what you're doing. Now I'm gonna ask you to bust a little freestyle, bro.
Oh yeah.
Give us a little turnkey.
Hell yeah.
Get something to Deej real quick, being as though she an old school rapper, and you the new age rapper.
But I love all the new rappers too.
And Toucan, we're gonna play a little bit of that Brown John and then come back in like 2 minutes because I want to show Deej something. Come on, Philly Ball in the building.
Yeah, you putting on the beat or we?
No, you gonna do acapella. Yeah, acapella real quick.
Hey, you know what I'm saying, dog? They ain't hot, dog. I don't feel like somebody cut my hands off. How you think his rap about to make a grand, dog? He's talking long, can't even take his shorty pants off. First lesson I learned in order to be boss. And when I made the money, it be when I took a loss. I took a loss, homie, I took a loss. To you it might be small, but to me it's 30 large. Really just a little soft, but I took it hard. I was young bull, working with one tool. That was Doug School. I doubt you went there. We the alumni, and you ain't in here. I got a lot of stripes. Streets gave me scars, but I ain't blaming it. I went at it like a lot in cars. I got a lot of stripes. Streets gave me scars, but I ain't blaming it. I went at it. Became a star, dodging the efforts as haters try to take me down. They don't want me up, they prefer below the ground. But this ain't that, buddy. We over here, dummy. With all them pretty mommies and we blowing heavy money. Dodging the efforts of suckers that try to give me time. Don't want me to shine, they want me to commit a crime. But if I did, buddy, you never know, dummy. And I ain't bragging, that's just how the hustle go, bitch.
That was nice.
No, you flow. You just like how I start. They gave you flames too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell them your Instagram one more time, bro.
Real Philly Ball. Real Philly Ball.
Oh, the Real Philly Ball.
No the. There's no the.
There's no the.
It's just Real Philly.
Real Philly Ball. BUL. Real Philly Ball.
And make sure y'all follow him on Instagram. And he a great friend of mine. He a good one of the youngest that really be showing a lot of respect.
Definitely.
He's very thorough. And
I sat in the track with you on the porch talking business. You feel me?
Yes, you did.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean,
he's a businessman. He don't come back. Yeah. He never every business transaction we have ever done, whether it's conversation, he never come begging. He a boy.
No, that's what's up.
Because he's definitely a boy that you want to sit down there with, whether you want to do a feature with. Yeah. He'll discuss some good numbers and plug you in too. Yeah. So Philly boy, we appreciate you. Can we get that John 2K one time?
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that Bruno Brown music real quick. We're gonna play that John, just a little couple seconds, a little sniblet of it.
Is that doing my vibe?
Just to no, this is a new joint right here. Shout out DJ Mosaic, yeah, dog. Bruno Brown.
We about to give you this newish. Please stop. Obama. Talk to Obama. Yes, sir. Be my blessing tonight. So keep your eyes like I'm doing. To the light, speeding. It's a blessing to be breathing. Don't care what you're preaching. Trying to turn it for the weekend. Ain't worried about nothing. Too focused on achieving. Don't care about your thoughts. Too focused on believing. Tokyo, drifting. Through the light, shifting. With the gang, lifted. With the gang, lifted. Tokyo, drifting. Through the light, shifting. Today I might get a fine. True so worth a ticket. You so worth a ticket. You so worth the ticket. Shining bright as we sit at the light. Taking flight, ain't nobody in sight. Make a left and bang on this right. Make a left and bang on this right. We just young niggas living this life. Might puzzle pig with his wife. My tongue out looking like mine. Throw the dash in the circle. Throw the dash in the circle. Throw the dash in the circle. Bend it over, I hurt you. Throw the dash in the circle. Throw the dash in the circle. Throw the dash in the circle. Bend it over, I hurt you. I might get a ticket tonight. Trying to make it to your crib. I might even lose my license. The way I'm driving, baby.
Just wanted to get a little taste of that,
Yes. We really appreciate it. And once again, that was
Philly Boy.
And his Instagram is Real Philly Boy.
Yeah,
BUL.
absolutely.
So check him out and see what he is doing, what he's getting into. Yeah. And we really appreciate when all the artists come through, or when any business owners come through. We always appreciate all our guests coming through.
Absolutely, because this a show where we want to show love and support people in times where they might need a little willpower,
Absolutely.
And sometimes I know all my coping mechanisms if I get stressed out. It's very, very important to talk to people because somebody can educate you about a coping mechanism, to maybe get through what you're going through. Because everybody got trials and tribulations. Different. Right. And then you got to make your make your stumbling blocks stepping stones.
Yes.
And diversity is good for you.
Absolutely.
Just learn how to adapt and stop thinking that you are entitled as a human being. I'm gonna give it to you in a physical form that a lot of people need. Stop saying what America could do for you. America is already established.
It's not what America can do for you. It's what you
can do for America. That's true. Like your house. Stop thinking that your house is going to renovate itself. Stop thinking that your kitchen is going to remodel itself. You have to go out to Home Depot and just go get some backsplash and put it underneath your sink and just give it a new look.
Yeah.
Go get some paint. Spend $100 on some paint and pay him to go paint all your new rooms. You'd be surprised how it looks.
And let me tell you something. If you want a budget, you don't got to spend $100. You go to Home Depot and all them cans that people bought back that they ain't want no more, they be $5, $10.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'll pick them right up. No excuses to get stuff done. Don't wait till the last minute, because when you do, that's when your shit start falling apart. You look up at your house and you be like, damn, my ceiling fell in. Why? Because when it was small, you ain't get to it.
Now, I'm going to give y'all a treat. Have you mentioned WillPower UnSurfaced podcast?
Yes.
I'm looking to donate a couple LLCs to some children. Now, the age demographics are 8 on up.
Yes.
Kind of like the same age that we use in our fashion shows, Philly Storm of Fashion. From 8 on up. Now, if they're between 8 years old and 13. If they're 13, no, I gotta be a little tough. From 8 to 11, you can submit your proposal on a piece of paper written in crayon, pencil, whatever you got to write with. 12 on up, I want it typed in a proposal format.
Get the word.
Okay, again, 8 to 11. You can submit your proposal on a piece of paper, a paper bag. You can write it with a crayon, nail polish, your mom's nail polish.
Glitter. No,
Glitter.
I don't want no glitter. Gets all over the place.
Just as long as it can say what you want the LLC for. Parents, educate your child
right
what a LLC is.
So for those that are 12 and up, we want y'all to do your LLC in your request for your LLC in essay form. We want to know
because Khadijah gonna be reviewing them.
What your business is, why you started your business,
right,
and why we should give you the LLC.
Correct.
So what your business is, why you started the business,
correct,
and why we should give you the LLC. That's what we want.
Where do you submit your material?
You can submit your material to
you
at WillPower the Movement at gmail.com. WillPower the Movement
at gmail.com.
Once again,
we're taking 5 children, 5 from those age demographics.
Yes.
But you have to get the cosign of WillPower UnSurfaced podcast.
Yes. So don't forget, it's WillPower the Movement at gmail.com. All together, one word, WillPower the Movement at gmail.com.
WillPower the Movement at gmail.com. Again, for those that's just tuning in, on behalf of WillPower UnSurfaced podcast, we will be donating 5 LLCs. What is the LLC? What is the
LLC is a limited liability corporation, which means you are a corporation almost, but your responsibility will go to the business. So if it's your business and you have an LLC and your LLC gets sued, you don't personally get sued.
You got it?
Your business does.
Because some people ask me them questions.
LLC separates your personal from the business. It's not like a sole proprietor. A sole proprietor is a person who owns the business and all the responsibility of their business falls on them. With the LLC is to protect the business owner from lawsuits and things like that.
Correct.
And you separate yourself and they can sue the business, but not you personally. And
so
that's the difference. That's one of the differences.
That's one of the differences. There's a lot of different principles.
It's a lot of legal
stuff. And we're going to talk about that when we bring our guests up next week. We're going to talk about that. We're going to start giving y'all some education.
Yeah, and we'll talk about the different types of LLC because there's the C Corp and the S Corp, and you want to know which one to do this and which one to do that.
Right,
you can you can have one LLC and put all of your business under the same LLC, but you have to make
divisions.
Sure. Yes, but you have to make sure you know what's the right one.
That is correct.
That's the right one.
Absolutely right. So again, the age demographics, 8 to 11. Tell them these.
So 8 to 11, we want to know. 8 to 11.
All you got to submit.
Submit that essay.
It could be written in crayon, pencil, meaning the format don't have to be in a professional format.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We know that you're 8 to 11, so we understand. But those older kids, that's 12 and up, we want
12 and up. You guys supposed to know better.
You guys are writing essays in school, so we wanted to look good. And
parents.
And no misspelled words. Those big kids, no misspelled words. You better go look them up on Google. Whatever you got to do.
Do a spell check.
No misspelled words. That's
and parents, let them do it. Help them.
Yes.
Help them, but let them do it. It may be, now listen, it may be a tedious task if you're a very busy mom or father or aunt or uncle or grandmom or grandfather or cousin. It may be a task, but take your time out and let them absorb this educational piece that we're about to show on behalf of WillPower UnSurfaced podcast. 5 individuals. We're doing a total of 50 LLCs for children.
Yes.
To finish what we were doing for our Philly Stormer fashion show.
Yes.
So I'm just happy to, and I wanted to really get on that topic. And also, what else I wanted to, The LLCs. Yeah, it was something else I wanted to
talk about.
The movie, of course. The movie, we already so great go right into
like
that.
We almost done.
Y'all better just get ready for the premiere.
It's coming down to the close.
To the wire.
We start filming this Friday, so I'm very excited about that. We start filming. It's gonna be so dope. Yep. We found all our places where we'll be filming our where we be doing our filming at.
Yeah.
So
all the production is gonna go down that. We got that locked down, which is a blessing. Dope. Yes. Yeah, it's really a blessing, and I got a chance to get my workout on it because they got a gym.
They got a little,
I was really hyped. Nice. No, I was really hyped.
Yo, that place is really nice.
I'm like, bet. Yeah,
it's dope.
Good job, Yama.
Yes, Yama did a great job finding that. That place is so dope. No, but how about this? You left, and it's a rooftop. So the little girl was like, I'm going to take y'all to the rooftop. So we was like, oh, okay, we can shoot something up there. So she was like, it's only 4 flights. Well, I almost passed out.
Yeah.
Because it's about 8. Okay.
Ain't no elevator.
I said, whoever built that place, which is really nice, they missed the mark on the elevator. Yeah. You should have put an elevator in there, okay? Especially people going to the roof, though.
It was probably cheaper not to put an elevator.
Of course it was cheaper not to put an elevator.
You know the maintenance of an elevator? Yep.
Of course.
Trust me, that you know how much structure.
But I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but the ADA requires that handicapped people be able to be accessible to buildings that's over a certain amount of floors.
Yeah, that's true.
And they don't have no ramp, no nothing.
You a politician. You a politician. Yep. You talking about you don't like
because my knees be hurting, and then you
see, but that's a political view.
That
is a political view.
But what if I wanted to move into that building?
You jump right into your.
What if I wanted to move into that building?
Racketeering. You on that South Philly.
Do you know what racketeering is?
Yeah, that's racketeering. Look, you better go there and knock on their door like.
Suppose I wanted to move in that.
Break me off.
If I wanted to move in that building and I'm in the only apartment.
If you don't break me off,
I can't even move in there.
You're in violation.
I mean, I could, but
you're in violation. If you don't break me off, you're in violation. What code? Handicaps are required.
I'm a part of the Teamsters. Y'all
some license and inspection.
I'm a Teamster out there. No, I was never a Teamster.
Teamsters is politicians too.
I wasn't a
unions
Teamster,
is politicians.
Yes. I have been a part of many unions. I work part-time.
So you're a politician and you talking all that you don't like.
No, but just think about it. Suppose your grandmother lived in that building and she had to get up the steps. You seen those steps?
But you don't have to move there. It's not handicap accessible.
Everything supposed to be handicap
accessible. No, it's not. Who say that?
The ADA.
So everything was supposed to be bisexual?
Why you think that
everything supposed to be bisexual?
That is something totally different.
No, it's not.
Here we go. Don't get me started.
It's different. No.
Here we go.
No. Whoever owns that joint do not want to have an elevator in there, and they do not want lazy people. They're going to complain how you can't go up 4 flights.
It was not 4 flights of steps. It was 8. Ask Yama.
I told you what happened. When I was down Blumberg Projects, and the elevator broke down, and we had to go to the 18th floor. Gil was with me. We looking at 9 needles, and I'm like, hold up. Like, what? So how are we getting upstairs?
Shout out to 9 needles.
He talking about, we got to walk up that joint. Wallahi, I swear. That was the most difficult experience in that respect. So I asked the ladies, I'm like,
and they had
if you go to the market, how do you get your groceries up?
I do a train.
2 bags at a time.
Ain't that some bullshit? Somebody been stole the rest
you live on the 13th floor?
Trying to get your shit up.
No, you live on the 13th floor and you got laundry.
You know what but they was creative, see, because people used to put baskets out the window with ropes. Drop stuff down and put. Yes, they.
I know. In the Bronx,
yes, they did. Yes, they did. They
in the Bronx, I seen that. When I first went to the Bronx, I'm talking about a diaper.
I'm sure they did it in there too.
My man said, "Yo, EA, stand to the side for a minute." Oh, they don't like you? No, it's just some people just be there.
They be throwing shit out the window.
They was hurling diapers. And I'm all like, yeah, okay, get back.
See, it's stuff like that. That's why people don't want us in their neighborhoods.
This was years ago.
Because stuff like that is the reason why we get blackballed from certain neighborhoods.
I mean, Queens.
That kind of shit.
Queens projects, my bad. Not the Bronx, my bad.
Throw your kids' papers out the window.
Queens,
you had a trash can. Yeah. That's disgusting.
No, that's bad.
But I mean, but just think about it. when you in those buildings, that's a shame. Like, the elevator's supposed to work all the freaking time. The housing authority got enough money to make sure them
that's
elevators
not a housing
working.
authority.
I'm just saying. No, I'm talking about when you was talking about.
That's
I'm talking about when you was talking about the housing authority, though. Like, that's bullshit.
Different.
They should have always had the elevators working. They ain't got no excuse for them elevators that had been broke. That's why they tore them all down, because they ain't want to do the shit right.
No, because if you knew what I seen, I experienced going on the 18th floor.
I done been in them buildings.
And then they make the elevators break. And you talking about every last person that live in all the projects, both sides, opening their doors, and they got a DJ up there, and they call it movie night. EA wants
to go to one of those parties again.
It was live as shit. I ain't gonna lie.
He can't get over. He wants to go again. Somebody open the project.
No, listen.
And turn the fucking whole floor to a goddamn club for EA.
We decided we just finished the video shoot. They like, it's Friday night. Come on, we're going to movie night on the 18th. Goddamn. So I'm like, what's the 18th? Goddamn. They laughing. So I'm like, come on, Gil, we going. He like, all right, fuck, we got Gil with us.
Y'all had to walk to the 18th. Goddamn.
But when we got up there,
did they hear some cold drinks for you?
When I tell you, just imagine all the doors open up and everybody partying in the hallway. Like a party. It was the livest shit
I
ever
bet you that was dope, though.
It was.
I bet, because I lived in the project.
It was
so
so
we didn't live in the building.
It was so, and you can leave if you want. You just have to walk down the steps. So the cops is not coming up to the 18th floor. The cops is not
walking up to no 18th floor. You can do whatever you want up there. It's going down on the 18th floor. If I was a hustler and I lived on the 18th floor, I swear to God, I'd have been.
They knew what they was doing.
I'd have been like Nina Brown up there.
They knocked them projects down for a reason.
Yeah, they know what they was doing.
They messed up a lot of hustlers' money, boy.
Listen.
I used to hang down that joint.
If you could be on the 18th floor and nobody's gonna walk up the steps,
right.
Really? Really? Like, for real? You could just get it. It's on. Like, it's on. Like, you ain't got to do nothing else. But be on the 18th floor. I'd have been rich on the 18th floor.
Right. That's how you think they be got
and
there.
I'd have had some bodyguards,
Let me keep it real. You go in them Jones, they house is better than your house.
Of course.
Damn.
You had carpet and
70-inch TVs and they wall-to-wall.
If you can't, let me tell you something. If you live in a project, if you can't live in a project and fix your house up, then you dead ass wrong.
Everybody, don't get it twisted. Everybody that lived in them projects wasn't on Section A.
No, everybody wasn't.
Some people pay $400 a month.
Yeah, some people pay
$500 a month.
Like me.
Yeah, and I know my man had a joint in that joint.
That's why I left. I'm like,
his crib was Dougie Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
His joint was Cody Locks in all the 3 beers.
Listen, when I lived in the projects, I worked at the convention center, and I used to do like the car shows and stuff. And when they used to leave all that plush, thick ass carpet they be having. Shit, I had that shit in my house. I paid shit. My shit was plush. I had to listen. When you came in my house, you didn't even know you was in the project.
Hold up, like how you get that carpet?
Listen, I took and put contact paper on all my cabinets. The shit looked marble. People came in and was like, "Oh my God, is your cabinets marble?"
Yes.
Then you wouldn't have never knew.
Yeah.
From the outside, it looked like the project, but when you walked in, it was a palace in that motherfucker. I
bought this joint.
Shit, because if you're only paying $87 a month, I mean, goddamn, fix this shit up. I don't know if we had
cabinets in our crib growing up.
You had cabinets in the project. Maybe a lot of them.
I never grew up in the projects. I grew up uptown, but it was 13 of us in one house. We had oatmeal for dinner and all that. I remember that.
Now I ain't gonna say we ain't had no rough times like mayonnaise sandwiches and all that. We did. You know,
mayonnaise sandwiches was the best.
We had some rough times, but the house was nice. You be mad as shit
when you run out of Miracle Whip.
Shit.
Mayonnaise sandwiches, cheese sandwiches under the oven pups. That was the best.
And my mom kept
yellow cheese back.
My mom kept a big ass 2-gallon Tupperware pitcher full of Kool-Aid in the projects. My cousins would come over there when my mom was at work and drink all of it. She would have a fucking fit, and who would get in trouble? We would. We would.
So next week we're gonna have Kool-Aid in here.
Kool-Aid.
Y'all wanna have some Kool-Aid? No, we just like to reminisce about what's going on. It creates strong willpower.
The nostalgia. But we like to thank everybody that tuned in to us on WillPower UnSurfaced today. Once again, we want to thank Real Boy Philly for coming through. I mean, the Real Philly Boy.
The Real Philly Boy.
Thank him for coming through today. Don't forget to check his Instagram out, and we will see you guys next week on WillPower UnSurfaced.
Like QDZ used to say.